Hey guys and girls, Synergy here and welcome to a brand new video. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be showing you a demonstrational tutorial on how to win Jump Showdown. So what we're actually going to be including is some live stream clips into the gameplay, and on top of that what we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving you some helpful tips and tricks on how to win, where to position, how you can fall over.
Okay. Even Stevens.
And basically we're going to include some live stream clips. We're going to slow down some clips just to show you some vital information. And as you can see, we're just in the first gameplay on the live stream, so you can see we got two sets of crowds on each platform, which is pretty okay. The main thing that you do want to focus on is you do want to focus on whether it looks like anybody's going into a grab animation. So if they hold their hands out, you know that they are going to try to grab you and try to grief you. Keep an eye out for it. Basically you want to be in front of them when they do so, and you actually want to be facing them to make their grab a hell of a lot harder, because they will have to fling you backwards in order to be able to grief you so easily, unless the beams are already going so fast. Then it might be down to a 50-50 scenario as in situation. Okay, so you can see the pre-jumps that I'm constantly making. We are on this platform alone at present. Pre-jump right there. Okay. Now, one of the useful things that you can actually find on Jump Showdown as well is what you call the counting game. Now, the counting game is basically coming in useful for you knowing when you need to do a pre-jump. So you can always be prepared for it, like you can see, for example. Let's just wait for it.
We need them to make a mistake.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to start counting in a minute just to show you an example. Okay, let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pre-jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pre-jump. 1. And there you go, we get the win on that baby. Okay, next up we're moving on. So basically we're on a platform with two other players at the moment. This is the one that I like to call fair game, where every player is a good sportsmanship. You can see me being a little bit paranoid.
Trying to coax them into it.
As in, I'm trying to coax them into going for the grab, because I can actually semi-grab them and I can fling them backwards if they attempt to do so. So the way you actually do pull off this move is as soon as they go for the grab animation, you go for the grab animation, but whereas I'm on mouse and keyboard, so I'm not sure how it works on controller, basically what you do is you end up facing towards them, you grab, and you flick your mouse to the right hand side, which is going to automatically fling them diagonally, and it's going to send them absolutely flying. It's a little trick I picked up on my mouse and keyboard. Okay, So with the pre-jumps, it's quite simply put, you do want to stay away from them as much as possible because you don't want to get caught in their direction if they actually get hit by the beam. If they get hit and flung into you, you've got a chance of absolutely being destroyed yourself. Now as the beams get faster, it's just keep your nerves, hold your calm, be calm, and you'll be fine, okay? The more nervous you get on Jump Showdown, the more unlikely you are to win it, okay? The more calm you are, the more precise you are, the more consistent you are with your jumps, etc. Now there is a theory where you can actually double tap your space or double tap your jump if it's on controller.
Who's gonna try it?
And that's just to make sure that your jumps do register, because there was a thing in the game where the jumps don't register. I've not really been having that issue myself, so I do single tap myself until I end up having that issue, and then I'll switch to a double champ. So this is fair game, me versus the yellow guy. I actually get a little bit paranoid towards the end, thinking he's going to go for the grab because he's starting to struggle. Usually when players struggle, they'll go for the grab in hopes that they'll get the win, which is fair play.
Want to play fair game here?
You can see me commentating, I want to play fair game there just during the live stream. Just focusing on my own jumps. What you want to do is you don't want to get distracted by the colours, the skin, or anything that the other guy is actually doing. Focus on yourself, don't focus on him, just keep an eye out for that grab animation. If you see the grab animation, you want to move away from it.
Boom, baby!
Boom, baby! Okay, so the next scenario, we're going to go into a split situation. Now, part of the RNG of Jump Showdown is they will split the platforms, and as you can see, certain platforms will go down, etc. and stuff like that. Now, if it comes to a situation where you've got an impossible jump, as in say that blue platform just went down to our left hand side and the only one left is the blue and the purple, where you can't actually make the jump, there is actually a way to survive it, but it is for the absolute elite to do. In order to pull it off, it's like 1 in 100 chance, quite simply put. Right, so what you're actually going to do in that situation where you're not going to survive is, you see the grey part on the beam in the middle of the beam? What you're actually going to do is you're going to jump. You're not going to dive into it or anything like that. You're just going to run forward quick as possible. You're going to try and line it up and time it up, and you're going to jump onto that silver part. That way you'll be stood on the actual rotating beam and it will carry you across to the next beam. The next part is you want to hold left and right to actually keep yourself balanced on that beam, and then make the jump onto the platform as a kamikaze move. Okay, so moving on anyway. So we've got Birdie Ninja versus Doggy. I am the doggy. Okay, this is an example of griefers. Now you're going to notice that the ninja is going to try to grief us in this scenario. We're just going to show you how we avoid that. He gets a small grab there because he actually panics.
Yeah.
Because he panics, we were easily able to get that jump over, and basically they get knocked out as a result of that.
Don't accept the rhythm.
Trying to grief me. Okay, this part we actually slow down. So you can see on the pre-jumps the sort of gaps that you get. Now you can actually see on the inside how there is much less space to jump through, which means that it is more likely for you to get hit while you're doing the pre-jumps. Now you can see I actually go under the bar right here and I jump forward and I hold my dive animation. That way I'm able to squeeze through without getting knocked back. This part I move backwards and I pre-jump through, and both of them get knocked out because they missed the pre-jump. Okay, so with the Tin Can Man now.
Okay. I might stay in the position to take that.
This one's going to be a live stream demonstration.
The pre-jump.
So I'm not actually going to comment most on this.
None of us have actually got that side.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If this video did help you out, feel free to check me out. There are plenty of tutorial videos on fb.gg/SYN
This is going to be annoying.
3RGYZ Synergies. Drop that follow and it'll help me out greatly.
Please don't grief.
You can see me praying. Please don't grief.
There goes a few.
One of the worst situations you can be in is when the beam is going fast and you've got about 5 or 6 people on one platform, because you know somebody's going to grief. If teams are together, they will target you and they will try to grief you. You need to literally grief them back. There is no way you're going to be able to counter it unless you grief them back. You can see that guy just tried it with me.
Yeah, buddy. You tried to grief me and you got
Hope this video helped you guys and girls. Peace.